Yeah, good afternoon, world. Good afternoon, members of TBC in Nigeria. I'm broadcasting from Nigeria, Lagos. The time now is 11:30 Nigerian time, which is 5:30 a.m. US Pacific time. My topic for today is the TBC Community Life 3. But before I do that, before I continue, I would like to remind all of us that we are still in the distribution phase, and we are all called upon to do our own bits, broadcast, pay a $10 admin fee, have a same button turned on, so we can attend the morning same button meetings, Monday same button meetings, or Tuesday for French and Hindi. Let me go straight to the blog admin posted today. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. So let me reduce the screen now and go to the blog. So this is the blog admin posted today. It says August cruise contest is almost over. Hurry. Ladies and gentlemen, those are very industrious members of the community who have been recruiting seriously in August, contesting for the cruise anniversary cruise of 2019. You are asked now to hurry up and do a few things. Let me go there first of all before I make some comment on this. It says, view the same button meetings now, if you haven't already, and get at least one broadcast done by tomorrow, so admin can approve of it before the end of the week cutoff. In order to meet the final qualifications, top two full qualified contestants win with the most paid recruits. So I know everybody knows that even if you don't attend the same button meeting on Monday or Tuesday, you can still view it. You can still view it and still get your cookie rewards. So you can still view it and get your cookie rewards. So admin is advising you, if you have not attended any same button meeting or viewed anyone, you still have the time to do that. So please, those who are working assiduously to make this first or second winners of this contest, please go and do your same button meeting and make sure you do your broadcast either today or tomorrow latest, and get it registered at Crinkle Cash back office. You go to send a button, then you go to Broadcasters Award. There you can post your broadcast, and admin will approve of it. Naturally, if you have one of the highest number of paid recruits, remember, for you to be a member of TBC community, you must have paid your $10 admin fee, which covers your wallet, a lifetime wallet, and your crinkle cash back office. So please go there and pay it. But ladies and gentlemen, I was just, all the time I've been looking, I've not been paying attention to the posters. If you look at the posters and go through them seriously, you will see that in everything admin does, there is always a very serious advice or reason for it. This one says, follow your dreams, living over best life today. You follow your dreams and live a nice life today. If you know the aim of TBC, you will understand that this is what admin has been preaching all along, and that is why the TBC is introduced to the world, for people to live the best of their lives now on earth, making abundance, eradicating poverty worldwide. That is the ultimate aim of TBC. And then you look at TBC has been there since March 2016. The first cryptocurrency with user base. The other cryptocurrencies are for capitalists, you know. The highest bidder gets the pie, but not with TBC. The TBC, the coin is constant and doesn't fluctuate. It only increases in value and then goes down. You are even invited to TBC community with a big gift of over $2,000 worth. So you can understand that whatever admin writes or even posts, even the posters have very serious meaning. And that shows the vision of this man or woman we call admin. Now let me go to the essence, my main topic of today, which is about the tree. I go to education now, I hope. Okay. About the life tree. I want to talk on that tree, where admin is trying to tell us how to go about our cash flow, but I have other meanings to it. I see other things in that tree. Look at it. Faster system of multiplying income. Naturally, admin posted this to teach all of us the step-by-step we have to follow in the system to make money now, before our ultimate wealth will mature, our ultimate wealth of billion membership, when our coin, one TBC coin will value at 1 billion. And when we have 100 billionaires and 1 billion millionaires. Now, I want to go to the base, the beginning of everything. Admin represented this tree here with a fibrous root system. Ladies and gentlemen, you know we have the fibrous root and we have the taproot type of trees. He represented this thing with fibrous root where all the roots are equal. All the roots are equal. And this represents our leaders and broadcasters. But in reality, this tree should be a tree with taproot and then fibrous root around it. The taproot should be the admin and those who are working with him, because it is from them that the life nutrition of the existence of TBC depends. But as always, the admin is unknown, so he doesn't want himself or herself to be represented in this tree. But all of us should know and bear in mind that the nutrition for the roots we have here, which are the leadership and the broadcasters, come from the knowledge and wealth we are all getting from the taproot, from the admin and the administration. So, and he has been preaching and he has gone in advance to show the world love, because he says here, we should respect and love our leaders so that they will grow in strength for the good of all of us. Yes, because admin has, in introducing this wonderful cryptocurrency, he bore only love in mind. His love and respect he has for humanity that made him to originate this wonderful money that will eventually save humanity. So it is very necessary that we should all follow his footsteps and love ourselves. It's not only loving the leaders and the broadcasters, but among ourselves we should be very friendly and love ourselves, because it is only then that the aim of admin will be achieved. And that aim is to make humanity what it's supposed to be. That humanity should live with happiness through abundance and the eradication of poverty, and not through suppression and scarcity manipulated by a few individuals in this world now, humiliating and enslaving the rest of the humanity, where the people live below human existence, where some people cannot even afford 1 square meal a day. And like in Nigeria now, there are people who cannot afford even a square meal a day, not to talk of 2 or 3. With the result that the British Prime Minister recently said that the poorest people in the world are in Nigeria. Who can imagine that? Who can ever believe that? And what she's saying is the truth. A country that produces crude oil, one of the #7 largest producer of crude oil in the world, harbors the poorest human being in the world. Is that not unbelievable? Is it not a crime that these perpetrators of enslavement of Nigerians are committing? Yeah, that is it. Because they have no love, they have no interest, they have no respect for humanity. That is why they are doing what they're doing. They are stealing the people's wealth. People earn below $2,000–3,000 in a month. It's horrible. It's unbelievable. And admin, being a God-sent man, has devised a method to counter this dangerous trend. This humiliating, killing machine called the elite, that have entrenched themselves in the upper echelon of the world and are using it to destroy the others. It's unbelievable. And that is why we should all work hard. We should all become broadcasters. Now we need 1 million broadcasters. So everywhere in the world, our voices will be heard. All our broadcasts are stored and are released so that other people in the world can listen to what we are saying, because what we are saying is nothing but the truth. Truth and nothing but the truth. So it is necessary that we become broadcasters. Please, it's very, very important. And even if you look at the fibrous root, you see it is there are different roots, all working towards the same goal. That is how we want it to be. The leadership should be a hydra-headed body where nobody can determine and destroy any of the members. So it is very expedient that we follow what admin has said. We should work hard on our cash flow so that we have enough money. And when we are working on our cash flow, we are inadvertently recruiting new members, because we need to get to that 1 billion membership, verifiable, paid community, in order for our money to be liquid. Immediately our money is liquid, poverty in the world is eradicated automatically, because it will trickle down to others. People will be having human wages that will keep them happy, taking care of their families, and living a proper life, not a life of squalor and pain and suffering. People are born in poverty and they die in poverty because people intentionally create poverty. Such an unbelievable crime against humanity. Since we cannot fight them, admin has devised a new way of getting the people away from their clutches. By the time everybody embraces the billion coin, there will not be any poverty anymore, and nobody can now oppress you. You'll be free, and free indeed. It's necessary for us to get the people to join TBC. They'll be so suppressed that their mindset is fixed on poverty. Many of them can't even imagine being rich. It's unbelievable what is happening. You preach to them, they don't understand it. And that leaves us to forge ahead. We can't wait for those who don't want to understand. They will understand it by the time we hit the 1 billion members paid community. When we reach that target, they will understand it. By the time the money will be flowing, by the time they will see their neighbors get rich, they'll be forced to look for how it is done. But unfortunately, by that time, it will be very, very difficult to become a member of TBC, because the target has been achieved. The 1 billion membership has been reached. So all the others will have to wait for the members of TBC to employ them, engage them, and pay them good wages and lift them up from poverty. So it is expedient that we should work hard on our cash flow system. Admin has set up the procedure. You just need to follow the cash flow system, and you'll be earning at least $100 every day. If you can make it, you please attend the cash flow coaching that exists now. Randy Wilson is doing one. You can call it Randy Wilson Cash Flow Institute, where you are taught, you can listen to the testimonies of those who have been attending that institute. Some are even earning up to $600, $700 a day. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, you only need to pay $10 a week to join Randy Wilson in that tutorial. And within 2, 3, 4 weeks, you'll be making your own cash flow. And then when you have learned it, you will teach your referrals. You will teach them, and they will teach others. By the time we do it, we are recruiting at the same time. We have hit the 1 billion membership, and at the same time, we are also comfortable. We are able to eat. We are able to pay the fees of our children and live a normal life before we even get to the point where our TBC coin will be liquid and we are all very wealthy. So I will go to this tree again. I will go to the other parts of it, like the stem, like the cookies we give to people, like the seeds. I will go to that on part 2 of my broadcast, and that will be tomorrow. So let me get off my screen now. And go back to close. So, my dear ladies and gentlemen, my broadcast is fluctuating between 11:30 a.m. and 12:30 a.m. because of there are a lot of broadcasters now, and we're very happy. But we have still not hit the 1 million broadcasters. We still need much more. Those of us who have been broadcasting every day, we can now broadcast maybe once a week, while others have the opportunity to take the slots and broadcast. We need broadcasters. And very soon, I shall be broadcasting my own native language, which is the Igbo language, so that any Igbo guy who cannot understand English, and there are many of them, they can listen to it in Igbo language and understand what TBC is all about. With this now, I wish to say thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I see you tomorrow. God bless you, and remain hardworking and cash flowing. Bye for now.